Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. My name is Jeff Iser, and joining me as always is Coral Braden.
Yellow.
And Joe Myers.
Howdy, howdy.
Ooh, what a week it's been. We had so many announcements last week. We announced stuff on the podcast last week, so people were already like abreast of the situation. Sorry, are you okay?
Wow.
I said abreast.
Oh.
So, but I guess the rest of the people know now, and a lot of excitement out there. We're getting ready for our second location to open up. It's a tiny little guy.
It is small.
It's a little lady. It's a tiny little non-gender conforming space.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Super.
Smooth.
Thank you. We are in the middle of building it out right now, and we're hoping to open up in the next couple weeks, maybe.
Ooh.
I know it's a fast one, but it's a small space, so there's not a lot to do. There's a lot to do, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're working on that right now. We also announced, was it last week that we announced CCBP, Comic Creator Block Party?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
That's what we call it internally.
CCBP?
CCBP
That's
2024.
that's the hashtag.
That's wow, cool.
Hashtag daddy. Comic Creators Block Party 2024, we announced, is on November 2nd, which is coming up real fast.
Mm-hmm.
We are, we got a crazy lineup. Last year we had like 35 creators, and that, I believe, included people that were just on panels.
I think so.
So this time we've got almost 60.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
And those people are all signing. I don't think we have anybody on. Well, I guess there's the one producer fella.
There's a few producer fellows, right?
Who?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Can't give anything away yet. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a real dooz.
That's a lot
A
of
real
fucking people.
doozer.
Yeah.
We are also, I think we might be waiting. No, I can't remember if we're waiting on a couple big names still.
I think we are.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll announce all that shit soon, But more importantly than that, coming up this Saturday is our Fast and Furious Backyard Barbecue Potluck / Kenzie's Wedding Shower.
Oh my God.
She doesn't know about that part.
She's gonna
She
love
does
it.
now.
Yeah. Well, she will. I will have already announced the flyer before this comes out.
She loves surprises.
She'll know. I know. It's going to be a potluck also. So bring a dish. Whoever has the best dish.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying they need to be Fast and Furious themed dishes.
Okay.
Whoever has the best Fast and Furious themed dish, we're going to give them a $50 gift card.
Oh.
And I think we
Dang.
just get to decide whose that is, between us,
Okay.
not just the three of us, but Kenzie and Jolene and all those people too.
So I have to sample food.
Yeah, you got to sample
Oh,
all the
God.
food. I know. I'm so
No.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, we're gonna do a all day Stern leaderboard challenge
Ooh.
to tie it into the Fast and Furious stuff. So then everybody can come and play some pinball.
How come there's not a Fast and Furious pinball machine?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
It's so
There's
stupid.
not one?
It's weird, right? Are there other Universal Studios? Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws is Universal Studios.
Yeah.
How is there not a Fast and Furious?
I don't know.
There's so much content.
Who do we have
choose
to
from.
talk to about this?
My God, I would settle for a Fast X themed pinball machine, and that's it.
Really?
I mean,
Just do Fast Saga.
a Fast Saga would be good, but I mean, I would go for a Fate of the Furious pinball machine.
Not
Can you
Tokyo
imagine?
Drift?
No, not just Tokyo Drift.
I know, but Tokyo Drift would be hot.
That would be hot. Lots of
Yeah.
neon and shit. A little Bow Wow in there.
Uh-huh.
With he has his Hulk car.
Soul, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Soul, right? Or a Kia?
I think it's like a Kia Soul or like
Yeah.
a Scion or something.
I know cars.
Yeah, sure. But if we had a Fate of the Furious pinball machine, it could be Cypher with her dreads, a submarine.
Mm-hmm.
It coming out of the
Okay.
glacier.
I have it all in my head. It's great.
Boom, done. Right.
We'll just call Stern.
and
Oh,
also,
yeah.
Fate of the Furious has Bad Dom.
I like that, Dom.
Mm.
Yeah. Remember when he's got that little Jaws of Life chainsaw thing?
That could be one of the modes.
And also with the cars flying out the buildings.
Yeah.
Let's put in the first pinball jump. Or I guess we did that in
Oh
Toy
yes,
Story 4, huh?
it's like a I
Yeah.
guess we did
But let's do it with ramp. Like
a ramp that goes to another
Yeah.
ramp, like that's always happening.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
It's
Oh my
like the
God.
Star Wars Hyperloop.
Yeah. Ooh, there could be what if during multi-ball there's 2 ramps and they go and then the balls hit together. What if they go
Y'all
up
are
the sides
so gay for
and then
this.
they hit together and then go apart.
Yeah.
Like when he catches Letty over the bridge.
I know which time he's done that like 4 fucking times.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the start of final mode.
Yeah. Oh my God. What would be your favorite feature of the Fast and Furious pinball machine?
Whenever I reach over to the top right and I turn it off.
Wow, you're so hateful for something that has brought all of us so much joy.
Okay.
You're so hateful.
I'm not hateful.
You know what? In fact, I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to give you a present that I specifically bought you for this podcast that I want you to wear for the rest of the podcast. But also, I think it's important to me. Whatever. Okay, hold on.
All right, what is it?
I got you this special for this
Special.
very moment.
If there's a
even though
fucking spider in there, Jeff, I'll.
okay,
There's not.
There's
There's
no
no
spider in
spider.
there.
Okay.
But I just think, you've brought Fast and Furious has brought you so much joy, and yet you shit all over it. So I'm going to bring you something else that's going to give you a lot of joy, and you can feel free to shit on that.
Okay.
Here.
I love shitting on things. What is this?
You love shitting in things for
In
sure.
things,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
I'm opening it.
okay. What?
What the fuck
Well,
is this?
Okay, so now for those, make sure you hold it up to the video, but also you have to explain to the viewers, to the listeners, what it is.
I don't remember. When did they say this?
It's
don't.
not from Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Then what?
It's just it's a hat. Okay, that came across my Instagram feed.
Okay.
And it was like, maybe you want this, and I was like, yeah, I know exactly who wants this. What does it say?
It says make her squirt, not cry.
So dumb.
Try it on.
Oh, you try. Oh, yeah, okay.
Try it on.
Of course.
Do
Yeah.
you do hats?
She wore a hat yesterday.
Yeah, but it's like a dad hat. This is like gonna make my ears look funky.
Yeah, but it's gonna make you look like a hey mama
Ooh.
Oh my God.
in the best way.
Are you gonna wear it backwards then?
You can't wear-
see the squirt if I
oh.
wear
Hey,
it
I know. Hey,
backwards.
mamas wear their hats backwards.
How big
Make
is
her squirt, not cry. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Wait, put your
It's a
headphones
vibe.
back on.
Okay.
It's kind of like, you kind of look like an anti-MAGA. Like, oh, make America great again? How about make her squirt, not cry?
Do I look cool?
It
Then?
looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly's lucky. You
Yeah.
want to see the frame? You want to see it
No,
on
no,
you?
I never want to see what I look like.
What? I got that for you special.
I'm gonna wear it all the time.
I know.
There's so many places I could wear it to.
I know.
Yeah.
You can wear it to work.
There's no way.
You could wear it to work. I could not wear it to work
I don't think I could wear it. How would I wear it to work?
because it's funny.
It is funny. Yeah. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you.
Make her squirt, not cry.
Yay.
I don't know why.
What do you mean? Why?
Like, I mean, obviously don't make her cry. I mean, it could have just said make her squirt.
Hey, mama.
What's up, baby girl? Is that it? Am I doing it right?
Yo!
Yeah.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, okay. That worked. All right. So it's spooky season. Speaking of squirting.
Mhm. Oh.
Jesus.
And so after the last podcast, we decided to watch some older spooky movies, older and new spooky movies
Yeah.
in our list. So we started out with the first one on the list, which is The Gate. The Gate. Oh no.
Do you need help?
The Gate.
God.
So we started off with the first one on our list, which is The Gate.
I hate it.
That was a whole journey we just went on.
I
Yeah.
know that was a whole. Don't even cut any of that out. That's real life.
Honestly, don't.
That's real
great.
life. You know, make her squirt. I think that's your new catchphrash.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh,
Coral
cool.
Breeden, make her squirt, not cry.
Can you add that to my bio?
Yeah. What if she cries while she's squirting?
She's doing a real good job.
Ticking all them boxes.
Good God. Anyway, all right. The Gate. This is a movie that I remember from childhood and being kind of freaked out by it. I don't remember when I saw this. It came out when I was 4 years old, so I can't imagine I saw it when it came out. But I probably saw it like sometime in the 90s or like maybe when it was on HBO or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I had never seen or I had seen it many, many times. You had maybe seen it before.
I maybe seen it before. It looks familiar at certain points, but
Yeah,
I don't
and
recall sitting down
and
and
you
watching
had
it.
definitely never seen it.
I've never seen
So
that.
lead
yeah.
the charge, please.
I actually enjoyed this.
Yeah,
it
was.
wasn't bad.
It didn't. Yeah, I was. I couldn't remember if it was gonna be bad or not. And it was like, I mean, it was 80s bad in some ways, but like it wasn't bad.
You know what it reminded me of is when you're reading the Goosebumps and you're like dealing with kind of some more adult themes in some of them, and you feel like as a kid you're like on the cusp of an adult scare, and it's just like, okay, this is like ghosts of dead parents and da 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 da. It kind of ticks a lot of those boxes, and then it doesn't exactly hold back.
So
a lot of the Goosebumps.
Before we get into Coral's notes, let me just give a brief synopsis of the film. It's about two kids. They accidentally open up a gate to hell in their backyard by a bunch of circumstances that just fall in place. And oops, they opened a gate to hell. And then they got to close the gate. That's basically it.
Did you catch it all? Was this in California?
Well, I know where they filmed it and all that kind of stuff, but and we can get into that. But let's travel down, Coral. First off, were you on how many edibles were you on when you watched this?
None.
None?
Nuh-uh.
So
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to take a little break so I can get my tolerance back down.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna get real wild.
And then you're gonna go ham.
While out.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. What's first on your list?
Okay, so this crystal rock though, that wasn't necessary.
Yeah, that was so.
The geode.
So
Yeah.
okay, spoiler warning, or whatever from 40 years ago.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
you
this
have
one's
to
not-
spoil it for you.
But the so in order to open the gate, there's like there's like these list of things, which is like this geode crystal thing, followed by like a sacrifice, followed by
It's geode, blood.
geode blood and saying the words.
You can find
Yeah.
all the instructions on a record.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I'll say this movie was during like the height of like Satanic Panic, which is like
Okay.
where everyone was freaking out about Dungeons and Dragons and metal music, and like there was this big thing about like playing records backwards, and like it was a thing in the zeitgeist, right? That like families were like Nancy Reagan was like freaking out about. So you know that's kind of what was going on at the time.
Ugh. Whoa. The dog fucking dies? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That was that.
there was a lot of dead dog in this.
They're just carrying this dead dog through this whole movie.
I
and I
know.
almost texted y'all, but it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, these motherfuckers,
I know.
I know they had to know.
I was gonna text you about it while we were watching it, and then I was like, I'll just let her discover this on her own.
There's also it's not like a violent dead dog
well,
situation.
he's driving around with it in the
That
front
was-
seat of his car.
That's what
I was
Put the
just-
dog in the trunk.
Yeah.
Why even have the blanket on it? You
I
don't
don't
have it on its face.
He drove up to the vet and it was like, closed. He was like, sorry, buddy. And they drive off. And I was like,
And then he's walking around with
walking
it.
around with it. And that's a big ass dog.
I know.
That was stupid. The movie
Yeah.
was stupid for that.
Yeah, and then there's that part where they have the dead dog is like under the sheets, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that part of it?
Yeah, brought it back again. It's like 6 times. And I was like, if they
Yeah.
do this one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
But the dog comes back to life at the end.
Yeah, that was a good
So-
time.
Spoilers.
Yeah, but
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I just want to know where that dog was mentally through all of this, or spiritually, I guess.
I mean,
Angus?
Angus,
He's just chilling.
just chilling. Yeah,
He's 94 years old. That's
97.
a lot. 7.
yeah,
Thank you.
13.8 years.
Stupid. Okay. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. The parents leave. So we're at this like little party and they do this all spooky shit. I love that whenever they get the boy Glenn levitating and then he obviously like flies away and drops
He's
him.
like, and he grabs the sconce.
Yeah. Nobody cared about the levitation. They
Yeah.
were like, got weird because he started crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck you guys.
He
Like
just
this
floated.
This little boy just
Floated.
was hanging from a sconce. And
Yeah.
you're like, why is he fucking crying?
One thing I noticed that I was trying to pay attention to, the majority of the fashion in this kind of slaps. Like I would wear some of these outfits, I feel like.
Mhm.
There's a couple of the like more like the lady like 80s like outfits that were not quite there, but like most of them are pretty cool. What?
Sorry, my
Sorry,
hat.
your hat.
Yeah, my
I can't.
hat.
It's hard to take you seriously when you're so serious with your hat like
What?
that. Make her squirt, not cry. I wonder if that's supposed to be a "Make America Great Again" riff.
I don't think so.
I'm sure they wear it there. If you go to a little
Probably.
MAGA thing,
Yeah,
this is definitely
That's
there.
definitely there.
And then they got their ear covered up. 'cause,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they're
stupid.
probably unknowingly wearing some sort of meth syndicate that is actually subverting their messaging.
Probably. No, but the majority of the fashion I thought was really cool. I forgot what I was gonna say. But like I know that all of the people in this movie were like teenagers at the time, but they still look old to me now. Like they all look like they were in their 40s, and I feel like maybe that's because of the way they're dressed is now how like 30 somethings dressed now. Maybe, I don't know.
It was weird. So there was a part where I felt like they were like mentally older.
Yeah.
Because whenever the dad is talking to the son about what's the friend's name?
Terry.
Fucking Terry. And he was like, Terry's mom died, and he's probably just feeling things that are making him angry and uncomfortable. And I'm like, they're having a deep talk before bed right now. Like, I would have nightmares now too, Dad.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. It also is very hard with 80s movies to find the right fucking volume.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but it's just like, it's either way too loud or I can't hear them.
There was some good loud moments in it that were like bassy and like whatever. Yeah.
Was that the one that scared Bane?
Aw.
Was it? No, it was Cuckoo. when we were
Oh,
watching
Cuckoo's good Bane. Yeah.
I got a jump scare though.
You did.
When they unzipped the gun bag and it was the friend
And
in
Terry
there,
was in there.
and he was a zombie.
Oh, and he's,
I jump scared.
really?
I was like, oh,
Terry was fucking weird.
yeah.
When Terry...
Hey, Terry fucks.
Yeah. He knows how to have a good time.
Yeah, by the end of it, I was like, I'd fuck Terry.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
She's like, I'll fuck Terry.
Oh, the girl.
Al is the girl.
I thought you were saying that.
No.
I was like,
I
that's
know.
a 14-year-old.
Al is thinking that at the end of the movie.
It's like, you
Jesus.
kids.
My God. All right, what's next?
Okay. Woo. So when Terry goes downstairs,
Yeah.
that dead mom scene, she's like, Terry, I missed you. I was like, this is fucked up. That was the
Yeah.
most fucked up part in the whole movie.
Yeah.
That
And then it
happened.
was the dog.
Yes. Which is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Was he just dancing with Agnes the whole time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was a
Hated it.
demon.
Hated it. What else? I do not like their lingo whenever they were outside the next morning. They're talking about the dead dog. And he was like, do you want me to come over later? We'll mess around. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You want to mess around later? Well, I mean, this has got that 80s lingo in it where we're calling each other fag.
Yeah.
A couple times. What are you guys doing? Fagging off?
I have that.
It's like,
note, yeah.
whoa.
I was like, that's pretty funny.
Jesus. There was another thing. Oh, they said the R word.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
No.
So the friends come back, which I am pissed off at the parents. Don't call once.
Yeah.
You don't check on your kids one fucking time. Okay. I don't even know where they're at, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that either.
I didn't either. It's not important.
Yeah.
I guess they were like on a cruise or something. I don't know.
They're
They've
No,
gone
no,
for like
town.
3 days.
3-day cruise.
The 80s, you always go. The parents always left for a conference or something in the 80s.
Well, but together?
yeah, I don't. Well, because the wife would always go and hang out with the other wags.
That's true.
You know.
Stupid.
The friends, the Lee sisters.
Ugh.
One of them went on to be the mom in the OC.
Okay.
Like
The one with the something. There's something about Mary hair.
I think so. Her hair was so amazing. The two friends.
so gay.
It was like.
I love that.
That's the part of the 80s fashion that was like, maybe we don't repeat that
Streaks.
part.
Hair
Although if
streaks.
I saw somebody walking around with that hair I probably have seen somebody with that hair at the store before.
I don't want to see. I wouldn't be able to hold a straight face.
Yeah.
I'd have to put
I've
this hat
never
on,
seen
so-
you have a straight face.
Yeah, you
What do
got
you
a pretty
mean?
gay face.
Fuck you, Buck. Whatever.
Make her squirt.
I'm gonna hate seeing myself in this hat. Okay, whatever. Friends are back. They didn't give a fuck about the dog. They're
No.
like, "What's wrong with y'all?" And they're like, "The dog died." They're like, "Cool, let's go to the mall."
Okay, and
They're like, "Get over it. We're gonna go to the beach. Let's go to the mall,
Yeah.
get an outfit." And then she leaves Glenn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Your brother is up there sad. I hate
With a dead dog
with a
somewhere.
somewhere."
Yeah. Like your brother's sad. He just levitated. Nobody cared.
Also, she's meeting Eric for like the first time this weekend, and she's like, "Go solve this dead dog problem, Eric."
I mean, he's a man. That's what men did in the 80s. They took care of business.
I mean, yeah, it's the perfect time for this
Yeah.
slogan. God. Yeah, there we go. Stop showing the dead dog. I put that so many times. And then I was like, I hope the teenagers didn't die, and that pissed me off. They should have died.
The two, I mean, yeah, because it was like, that's the problem with movies like this from the 80s is like things were solved a little too quickly. Like the two, like presumably the demons killed Terry and Al in order to like rise up. And then, you know, the whole thing's just solved right away. And then they're back. Yeah, they could have killed the two girls for sure.
Yeah. They could have, but they went to Sunday church or school.
We needed some murdering.
That part, when they were like, we know where to find in the Bible. We went to Sunday school, and I was like,
I think from what I read in the trivia, like there was a much more gory version of this out there before it got a PG-13 rating.
I would love to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty gory for being what it was. It ended up with a PG-13?
It was PG-13, yeah.
Huh. I thought this came out before.
No, the first
Raiders of the Lost
PG-13 was Raiders, right? So
it was no, it was the second one. It was Temple of Doom.
Yeah, this is 87. Temple of Doom, I think, was like 85 or something, right?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Temple of Doom?
84.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
back. Go.
Okay. Why did he open up a random birthday present?
He got that for Al, and she no longer wanted to do rockets.
Yeah,
But she didn't know there was a rocket in it.
Well, it wasn't a rocket. It was a
Starter.
thing that like fired the rocket.
Yeah, but
So-
it's just why is that under your bed?
Because they had a falling out, and she just wanted to be cool and then not hang out with him anymore.
Al's just trying to get hers. He has to respect that.
I know, but he was sad about it.
God.
She had told him explicitly she wasn't into rockets. She wasn't going
She
to
had
be
to grow
into
up.
rockets
She couldn't be into
anymore.
rockets anymore.
She's Alexandra now.
Yeah,
She's
not
into the
Al.
red rockets now. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what we call him.
Okay.
No, you got it.
Cool. But she went to the mall, spent all her money, got him a nice rocket.
She did.
I was like, good for you, Al.
Yeah.
Well, so we're back, and I'm cool with her. Terry, though, I do want to know who the fuck gave Terry those records, and why is he not being supervised?
Because his mom just died.
I know. Where's Papa?
Well, okay. I was gonna save this for the end, but apparently, and I didn't realize this until yesterday, or perhaps I did know this before and forgot. But there's the Gate 2, and it came out like 3 years later, and it's starring Terry as like the main character. And apparently, in the Gate 2, Terry is dealing with his dad being a total alcoholic or whatever, and so he decides to like summon the demons back to like save his dad, like basically make a deal with the devil or whatever to like save his dad. That one is rated R, apparently.
Okay, so we'll do that next year.
I've never seen it.
We already have our movies lined
We'll
up.
do it next year. Yeah,
next
sure.
year. Next
I
year.
like that.
But so my point being that Terry is dealing with his like alcoholic father who just lost his wife to whatever illness or whatever. So he's not supervising his kid. His kid's out there just trying to like find community with Dungeons and Dragons and shit.
But Terry was into metal before that.
Sure.
Although I love Terry's room. Terry's
Terry's
room
room
is
is cool.
awesome.
It fucks.
Yeah.
And like then we were laughing that he's got all this metal and like rock all over the place, and then his rainbow bed sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Those
I
are
saw
hard. Yeah.
I don't
You know he's a fag.
I did. Yeah.
No, he and Al. I'm shipping him and Al.
Really?
Yeah.
Him and Glenn.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'd be pretty pissed off at Glenn.
Yeah.
I'll get to that.
Okay, go.
Terry holding that gun stressed me out for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this shotgun. He's gonna
80s.
blow his head off.
Yeah, I
or
was like,
whatever.
Terry, put the gun down and stop fagging off.
Yeah.
I was like, stop that. It's even the sister, when they're holding that gun, that always stresses me out because they're just, woo! And I'm
I
like,
know.
let's put it down.
Well,
we don't
There
need
was some
that.
pretty wild 80s gun ownership shit going on in there.
Yeah.
That gun is not in a safe.
The
It's
shotgun
not-
in the bag in the
Yeah.
corner next to the soccer balls and winter coats.
Well, I think that's how like parents used to store their guns. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's insane.
I mean, they were for like intruders, right? So they just put that shit in the front. Although I guess if it's for intruders, you gotta keep that shit under your pillow.
Yeah, you got to go a long way down
What are you
there.
gonna do? Go all the way down the stairs
to the kitchen and
Yeah.
go to the pantry and get
Yeah.
your gun. Okay. 1 second.
There's a party of teenagers out there the night before. Oh, by the way,
Uh-huh.
one of the things that caught me, I had a hard time remembering what you do at parties 4 phones.
Oh yeah. Well, you fucking
You sit around and tell ghost stories.
Yeah,
I
you do
guess.
seances and shit. I don't know. Spin the bottle.
We should have a party like that. Everybody
Yeah?
come in, leave
No
the
phones.
I don't want to participate, but I want to watch.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I just
You're gonna
wanna
be
have my-
spinning that bottle.
All right, holiday party, no phones.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Coral's gonna bring her own bottle that's loaded, like a
All-
loaded die.
All music has to come on either vinyl or cassette.
Baby oil.
We have to call each other fag the whole time.
Jesus.
Oh God, I would have a good time.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Okay, so we're just gonna skip to Terry going reading out of the Bible
Yeah.
and into the hole. And I always thought about what?
One more thing about the Bible. I love that it's in the basement in a drawer.
That's
on
where
a,
you kept your Bibles.
You don't keep it on a shelf with all the books?
Not if you were reading it recently.
You put it in a drawer?
That's
I
like
mean,
hotels.
It's like a hotel.
That's
yeah.
a hotel. That's not
Sure.
your home.
I don't know. Where else do you do with the Bible?
I guess you just put it on a shelf with the
I don't know.
books.
Continue.
Yeah. With the Bible, though, I always wondered whenever they're doing like an exorcism or they're like, what? How do you know what page to turn to?
Well, the Lee sisters.
I know, but how do you know that? What Sunday school are you going to where they're like, so if a demon comes out of the ground, go to page 470.
It always weirds me out when people are like, and I've never seen this in real life, but in movies or whatever, when people like know the Bible, it's like, I don't know how it would take a lot to like memorize something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess if you study it
Well,
constantly and everything is numbered, so maybe
everything's numbered. There's a numbering system and chapters and
Yeah.
once you know John 3:16.
sure. I mean, I tried to read it once, but it was so boring. Predictable, terrible character development.
Who is your favorite character?
None of them. They all suck. The one at the end, I guess, that
that comes out of the cave.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
No, not that one. The other
no.
one.
Oh, God.
My favorite part, though, of the Bible thing was that they're reading the Bible, and then they're like, the demons are freaking out, and then the one guy is like, fuck it, or whatever, and then just throws it
down
in.
the hole.
It's like, that's what you got to do with that.
God.
Throw that bitch in there.
I didn't get
Make
that.
her squirt, not cry.
Fucking hate it here. The little demons.
Uh-huh.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are those?
Those were
Those are aquatic
so
vampires
funny.
from Marvel. Okay,
It's-
they
yeah.
looked like it. And I was like,
I know.
what are these?
I was trying to figure out how they made them look like that, but it was, I guess they filmed it all forced perspective.
Yeah, they were just like people in suits, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would have loved to see
They're-
like behind the scenes pictures of that.
They were just people in suits.
Yeah.
but they were so little.
Well, it's like rotoscoped on there, but they film them from a distance to make them look tiny, and then they like green screen them into the frame.
Wow,
It's movie magic.
movie magic's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fun. Terry did take too fucking long getting out of this hole, though.
Sure
When they're
did.
like down there, like
Crawl,
biting him.
bitch.
And that didn't even look like that. Just looked like little like moles.
I know.
They're just like,
But they start biting him.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Well,
little
they're
teefers.
what
In
kind
the
of demon is that?
demon book, they've got fucking knives.
I know.
I was kept waiting for them to get a knife.
Well, and then she's like, "Here, grab this plank," and then just tosses it down there. It's
Yeah,
like,
and I'm
that
like-
plank ain't long enough. It's like 20 feet down.
God.
You know.
Al's no rocket scientist. She's a rocket connoisseur.
Stupid. So we're out of the hole, and then I think that's when everything gets fine. They think everything's fine, and then that old man, the worker, comes out of the wall.
Yeah, because they were saying that like a worker got killed while their house was being built or something.
Terry made it up.
Yeah,
Did
but
he
Terry had
though?
made it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the whole thing. Terry even had cops too, but I just
So
made it up.
it was like their psyche, like fears coming out.
Yeah.
And okay.
Glenn just let Terry go though.
He was
He
sure
just
did.
sat there, and I was
He
like,
just
"What are you doing?" I was like, "That's not even the weirdest thing that's happened tonight." And you're just like, "Well, bye, Terry."
Shit.
It's like, yeah, take Terry. And then what? Then they're upstairs with Al, and she keeps yelling, "Go get the gun!" And Glenn's just like, I'm gonna stand here for a minute. I'm like, please go get the. Let's like move this along. I hated it. That guy was probably though like the scariest part.
Yeah, he was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say the scariest part was when the parents show back up.
That was
and their
pretty gnarly.
faces melt.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty gross.
Nah.
I don't know if scary is the right word, but it was definitely terrifying.
Pretty gross.
Yeah.
Oh, terrifying?
I don't know.
Terrified.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying.
shit.
Well,
You
it's
know
just
what I
like
mean.
I don't know, having like some guy come out of your ceiling and grab you. I don't fuck with that.
Mm-mm.
But she stabbed. So we're back to where the zombie Terry comes out of the closet where you got so scared.
Yeah.
And she stabs him with a Barbie in the eye.
Oh, that was nasty too.
I
That was
like,
fucked up. Terry's not coming back from that.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, there's no way he's coming back for this. Like Terry's gone.
Yeah.
And then same with the sister, and I'm like, why? I don't even remember how they got back.
They just fall out of the closet.
They came out of the closet. Yeah, they literally walked out of the closet.
Angus walks in from across the room.
Yeah, boop, boop, boop. What you guys doing? What's this hole?
God, the boss demon though, when he comes out, so was he like trying to be buddies with Glenn? Like, can y'all explain that? Because he's like, oh, you can go, you're fine.
Because he was. I took it as he was marked by Terry, and that's why he had the eyeball in his hand.
He was marked by
so like
Terry?
Terry like bit him in the closet, and then he grew an eyeball on the palm of his hand.
That's Terry.
I don't know what that was, but it was like he was apparently like demon marked or something. So then the big guy sees that, and I think that's when he's like, "Oh,
I don't have to worry about this one."
Yeah, or something,
Yeah.
right?
That I don't know. When that thing came out of the ground, I was like, what the fuck is this? That's where it got really stupid for me.
Yeah,
because it didn't look like the picture on the record.
It still looked pretty cool.
It had all the little arms. I mean, it was a pretty gross creature.
Yeah, it
What,
like
it had like 6 arms and 2
And
tentacles.
a weird head.
And they were in like weird places.
I liked his little baby arms up by his head.
yeah.
Do you have 2 heads?
No, just
He had
one
2 sets
long
of
head.
eyes.
Yeah.
That was what it was.
Yeah, but that was all right. But then he shoots the fucking rocket that his sister
Yeah,
gave
and
him.
I was thinking that was really dumb, but then I was thinking that I think they kind of referenced the fact that the rocket is like given to him in like love. There's like love in it or whatever. Love and light is what they're trying to say. So like I know. So him shooting it at them
yeah, big faggot.
was like I think that's what did it, I guess. Whatever. It was the 80s. We didn't need
It's like there's not enough propulsion in that thing to explode like that.
I know. It's like it like shoots like rocket fuel out the back. I was like, Jesus.
I mean, she spent all of her money on it.
I mean,
so-
it was the what was it called?
The Titan?
No, it was like the Big Dipper, but not the Big Dipper.
Oh, I thought it was like the Titan or
I can't
something.
remember. Turbo. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It did the job.
Yeah,
Who did?
it sure did.
Didn't repair the house.
No, mom and dad are gonna be pissed.
Yeah. What about the rest of the world? I mean, it was like swallowing everything
Wait,
up.
did it repair the house?
I can't. I don't think so.
No, there was still a giant hole in their living room.
A hole to hell.
It repaired the hole outside. I don't remember what happened in the living room.
Well,
though.
in the sequel, I guess Terry goes back to the house and like wants to do a seance, like in the where that hole is in the middle of the house. And there's already these other kids there that have broken in, and then they all like decide to do the seance. So it's I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
did
whole
they
thing.
move? Because I mean, I feel like if I
They
come home
moved
to
away,
that, I
for
have
sure.
to move.
Yeah.
for sure.
And my neighbors, like, I was wondering that too. Like, you have this tornado hole in the sky, and then they're not like, what do you do? I don't know.
Yeah,
It
it was the 80s. Everyone was
wasn't a bad
asleep.
movie though.
I would have lost my shit trying to figure out how to rehang the sconce.
Yeah,
I would have been lost for days already.
I know. It was a pretty nice house, pretty stylish house.
You try to book a contractor on a Saturday?
My God.
What do you mean? Just get levitated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. I mean, in terms of like, it was definitely not bad.
No.
Like, I've seen worse movies. You
Yeah.
know, it's just lots of plot holes, lots of like
Lots of
bullshit.
80s.
Lots of 80s. Yeah.
The like, I just remembered the sisters. They go to sleep at the sleepover the second night, and then boys just show up at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were like, we invited them back. And
Yeah.
It's just like nothing weird happened at all. Let's like party now.
Yeah,
Like,
don't be weird. Let's hang out with them now. Like, what? We literally just had little demons running around, and you bitches want to party?
these Lee sisters, man, they ain't going nowhere.
They're
Hell
stupid.
no, they're dumb.
They are dumb.
Not only that, those 3 boys broke into the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did he put the fucking? Where's the dog?
It was just thrown in the hole.
Yeah.
God, that made me so mad. Ugh, whatever.
He was
So-
like, here's a good place to bury a dog under this hole with this pallet on top of it. I'll make it look like there was no hole. That'll be fine.
That's it.
Just
Yeah.
men trying to fill holes. Pisses me off.
all day. So they filmed this in Toronto. There was a boot in there somewhere where
I do kinda
one of the
remember that.
characters was like, "What are you talking about?" So it was filmed in Toronto, and I guess they shot it in a like a new development subdivision. So that's why like in the shots there's like nothing around because they put up a fence because there was no fence there. I guess they put up the fence to like block the construction of the other houses. But yeah, because we were trying to figure it out because I was like, is this Colorado? Like this is
I
like
could tell it reminded me a lot of like E.T.
Yeah.
Like middle of the edge of LA type thing.
that's why everyone shoots in Toronto because it's like nondescript.
the
it
grass
looks like
was all
everywhere.
like too green.
Yeah. But I mean, did you watch it with Molly?
Oh, she was asleep immediately.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
She can't hang.
Yeah, she can't.
She can't.
Wow. All right. Well, that's The Gate, ladies and gentlemen. Joe came home and was like, "Is this The Gate?" I love that movie.
Of course he does.
Yeah. Shay has not seen The Gate, surprisingly.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a classic.
Yeah.
You know, it's like people are into it.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't mention that Stephen Dorff is the lead in that. It's his first film role. He went on to do like obviously a bunch of shit.
So much.
But like just a couple years after that, he was like in The Outsiders TV show like 6 years later, and then he was in this movie called Judgment Night that I remember vividly. It was Emilio Estevez. I think Emilio Estevez directed it.
Oh.
And it was like an action movie. It was Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh no, he didn't. I'm wrong. But it was Cuba Gooding Jr., Emilio Estevez, Dennis Leary, Stephen Dorff, and Jeremy Piven.
Huh.
And it's a bunch of dudes like on a bachelor party in this like bus, and then all hell breaks loose. It's like a 90s movie. But Coral didn't know. I told her that Stephen Dorff was in a couple episodes of The Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
And she's never heard of that or seen it.
No, I had no idea.
It is so good.
It's
and
really funny.
so raunchy.
Raunchy. I love
Yeah.
raunchy.
I know you do.
Mhm.
It's so funny.
I said I
Even
would watch it.
Kenzie's seen it. Kenzie's seen it and not you. Can you believe that?
Well, I'm too busy watching The Gate.
Whoa.
Showgirls.
I'm so sorry.
I
Okay.
want-
Both of those films make you a more what am I trying to say? A more
Cultured?
well-rounded lesbian. There.
Oh,
I said
that's
it.
what I need to be
I
more.
said it.
God, this hat alone
Yeah, I know.
is making me a
I
well-rounded
know,
lesbian.
believe me. We've been watching some other stuff too that we'll touch on real quickly. So we watched the Cuckoo,
Yes.
which is the Hunter Schafer, friend of the shop Dan Stevens movie. It was pretty good. It's not it's more of a monster movie than a horror movie.
Yes.
Really?
There's scary in it, but it's monsters, not like spooky whatever.
Okay.
It's good.
Is it worth watching? Should I watch it?
Yeah, I would say wait for streaming
Okay.
when you can watch it. Hunter Schafer does an interesting performance in it, I would say. And Dan Stevens is, it's interesting because I feel like he can do any accent and give him a pass. Because he does this like German Nazi accent in it.
I love
right?
that.
A little bit,
Where
yeah.
it's like, mein Führer. Like,
Yeah.
it's very, I mean, he's playing a villain, obviously. So like it works. But I was just thinking like, man, he can do any accent he wants. And it would probably be fine.
I love that.
Like, what is the accent he does in Kong?
Australian.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, what is he in Beauty and the Beast?
The Beast.
Beast
but-
accent?
But what is he? What's his accent? Is
Bavarian?
it British?
I didn't see Beauty and the Beast, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's in your lane.
Yeah.
I know you saw
Yeah.
it.
I watched the fuck out of
I
that.
know you did because you're an little Emma.
You double feature that
Watson
with Twilight?
stan.
Is it what?
Did you double feature that with Twilight?
No, that'd be a hell of a night, though.
Did you have
God,
poor little fingies?
that'd be one of these nights.
Jesus Christ! Both those things would be happening.
Mhm.
Did you see that movie that she was in with Tom Hanks, Emma Watson?
No, what is it?
It was called The Circle, not to be confused with the hit reality show The Circle, but it was like a tech show. It was the worst, one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I'm not a big Tom Hanks fan, to be honest.
Really?
I just find him boring.
He's
except
not
for
in
Woody.
the majority. He's not like the main guy or anything. Did you remember watching this?
I did not watch it.
Oh, it's so bad. Basically, Emma Watson goes to work for like an Apple type company,
Mhm.
and then like I forget what happens, but the company's like I don't know. It's terrible. It's like I can't even describe it. Watch it for yourself.
Probably won't.
It's
but I feel bad for like actors like that have just done like one thing for so long,
yeah.
and when they do something else, it's just like, I mean, you're fine in this, but can you put your cloak back on? Because I'd rather just see that.
I mean, Daniel Radcliffe has done a bunch of shit that's good.
Like what?
I mean, he was in Swiss Army Man. I never
Okay.
saw it, but that
Didn't
was supposed
see
to be
that.
really good.
Did you see it? Was she in Pretty? What was it? The Bling Ring, right?
Yeah, she was in Bling Ring.
I didn't
That
see
was
that.
fine.
Oh, that was so stupid. I watched it because I saw her, in the trailer, and I was like, hey.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
And I was like, this
Hey,
is
let me take a look
so
at
bad.
this.
Well, no, he was in The Woman in Black. I did not like.
Yeah, he's in that series that is supposed to be pretty funny.
The the God one.
I forgot what it's called.
Ooh, Jungle. Did y'all watch Jungle?
Oh, she was in Perks of Being a Wallflower. That was good.
Oh, yeah. She slaps in that hard.
Ah!
God.
Oh, she was in Little Women.
Oh, when she's in that little, what is it, that little beignet?
Yeah.
What's it called?
All you Bonnier.
I don't know.
You know, the little Bonnier. What?
I don't know. What is it called?
A corset?
What, a little British dress, like a Bridgerton dress, right?
Okay.
I think you're talking about corset.
Yeah, I think you're talking about.
Is that it? Beignet.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody I said
Okay,
that.
I won't tell
We
anybody.
won't tell anyone about Bonnie.
Yeah, she was in Beauty and the Beast.
Mhm.
Oh, Noah. She was in This Is the End. That was pretty funny. She played Emma Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. She was in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
I think Harry.
Harry.
Yo, wizard. I can't do that.
Yo,
accent.
wizard, Harry.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe was in that sequel, Now You See Me 2.
Oh, was he a bad guy?
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
bad guy in that one. Miracle Workers. That's the show.
That's
he's
one.
in.
Wait, he just did a movie with Sandra Bullock.
Weird.
Daniel what, weird?
The Al Yankovic story.
No, he did it with Sandra Bullock
Oh,
and
The
Channing
Lost City.
Tatum, yeah.
Channing Tatum. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
I can't
Fun.
remember.
It was
Yeah.
fun. It wasn't
Mhm.
great.
Guns Akimbo. I didn't see that one, but I wanted to.
Oh,
Where he's got the
crazy.
guns like nailed to his fingers,
He wakes
What?
up and guns have been screwed to his fingers, and he can't.
and he's in some sort of like game where he's got to like shoot at stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jungle. I did not see. Ooh, Imperium. I saw that one where he's like he plays a skinhead.
Which one was Jungle?
Jungle's really good.
That's like
It's
he's
fucked
like
up.
lost in the jungle.
It's gross.
Oh.
Survival movie.
Well, it's his
Um,
second survival movie
What's his first?
because Swiss Army Man.
Oh,
Sorry,
well,
man.
Well, Harry Potter too. If he's trying to escape,
If
you know who.
Yeah, Imperium was like a undercover as a skinhead. Now You See Me 2, Swiss Army Man.
It's like if Patrick Stewart can do it.
Yeah, he's in a.
God.
I mean, he did a bunch of shit. Women Black, Kill Your Darlings.
Let's just watch Harry Potter. What are we doing?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's
No, I didn't
just
mean.
a
Yeah.
season.
No.
We can't give more money to that turf bitch.
Yeah, she's fucking out here turfing.
It's not about her.
It kind of is.
she still gets the money.
She gets the money.
Well, no, I already have them on DVD. We're fine.
There's a
Money already
Perf.
paid.
there's a bunch of copies of one of them in the. There's usually copies of Harry Potter in the vending machine.
Yeah.
People get really excited when they're like Harry Potter. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Harry Potter. That's what you sound like.
Wow.
Whoa.
What?
Wow. It sounds bad when you do it.
What?
Yeah.
It was just like I had a mouthful of.
Wow.
Stop
Stuff.
fagging around. How about that?
Wow. Okay. Whatever. The other thing we've been watching, which does not warrant us to talk much about because it's such a bummer, but it's good, is we're watching Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. It's like, remember the Dahmer show a couple years ago? This is like the second season of that, where it's Ryan Murphy is doing like different things. So it's like American Horror Story or American Crime Story. It's
Okay.
Monster. The first one was Dahmer. Second one is the Menendez brothers, and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Those are the brothers that killed their parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw all their stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Whenever
from the set.
I had to go pick it up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were talking about the bedroom.
Yeah, I was trying to
furniture
give it
and
to
stuff.
Scott so he can have his
Yeah,
his-
that would've
his
been
home
funny.
furnished.
Yeah, we're watching that show. It's really good. It's just really heavy and like not
Did-
super fun.
Did you see the news come out? I think it was today about Eric Menendez.
With Kim Kardashian.
No.
What?
Kim Kardashian went to visit like that prison
Uh-huh.
and brought like the actor that played Eric Menendez.
Oh, she's a lawyer though.
Well, she's like all about prison reform, and she's
Yeah.
been doing all this shit for prison reform. So I don't know exactly what she's doing, but she's not with Kanye anymore. So there's points for that. So
Yeah.
maybe she's not such a dummy, right? I don't
Well,
What do you mean?
Well-
Kanye's great.
Uh-huh.
After Eric condemned the Monster series,
Mhm.
he's now signed on to do a documentary.
Mm.
That's in production about it. That
Got
now he's going to be interviewed for.
Sure. Whatever. That's their whole shtick anyway, is like
Yeah.
controlling the narrative. I would recommend watching it. It's a good watch.
Okay.
There's one episode that's 36
Episode 5.
36 minutes of just a single shot of one of the brothers recounting the like sexual abuse, and it's just intense.
Fucked up.
It's episode 5. It's called The Hurt Man.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a phenomenal piece of television.
Yeah.
Whether or not any of it's true, it's an amazing
It's good.
performance.
The performance is great, considering like I thought the performances so far have been like a little over the top because they're like the two actors are kind of like newer. Like one of them's from General Hospital.
I also think they're being directed to do
I think they're
that.
being over the top, but then there's moments that are just like, whoa. Like I think they're both gonna get Emmy nominations for sure. And I think that the guy playing Lyle will probably win one. Because he's had some pretty powerful moments. But
You think Lyle will over Eric?
maybe. I don't know.
I think Eric's going to get it for that episode.
Probably.
that episode. That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Shut up.
Okay.
It's literally, you only see two
His face.
faces,
Yeah.
and it's just one face for like 34 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
funny.
fine with that.
It's
That's
really
pretty cool.
cool.
Okay.
So we're watching that. We're probably gonna finish it before next week, I imagine. We only got a couple episodes left, and then we're also watching American Sports Story, which is the Aaron Hernandez. It's also Ryan Murphy, and it's like the same thing as Monster, but
I thought they already did one of his documentaries. Like they
about
already
Aaron
done.
Hernandez.
Yeah, they already did
There've
that.
been documentaries. This isn't a documentary. This
Oh.
is a
Ryan Murphy's
Murphified. Yeah, but he was like gay and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez. So it's the Ryan Murphy dramatization of the whole
Yeah,
thing.
now he's
gay. He's so gay.
Well, he's,
That one's good though.
well, who did he end up killing?
Like
his
a couple
friend,
people.
right?
I think.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
I just don't get that.
But
like
he famously had that like concussion
Mhm.
thing that
Yeah.
makes you crazy.
the
That you-
CTE.
Yeah, CTE from like getting your shit sacked
Yeah,
too
I
many
knew-
times.
I knew-
Someone knows.
I know
Someone
what
knows.
that is.
Hey.
I know
Because
stuff.
all of the UFC people have it.
Yeah.
Well, that and you worked in a place that you probably ran into some CTE.
But you
Yeah.
can't know if you have CTE until you dissect someone's brain.
Wow.
no,
it's
you
not-
can know.
I mean, you could know. I mean, you could know, but you can't like have a full diagnosis, I
Yeah.
guess, or something.
I met a patient once, and he came in, and he was like, "I like football," and I was like, "Ooh, you do."
Here we go.
Yeah.
What is it? It's like holes in your brain or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sort of similar. I feel like it's like similar to like when you start drinking like too much alcohol and you give yourself wet brain. It just
Yeah.
starts like it's like scoops of your brain are being taken out.
Yeah.
And with CTE, it's like you just like holes start forming, and it's
But you
just like
can't catch it on a CAT scan.
Mm-mm.
There's no way. You have to.
Is it just that sections start dying? It's not like an actual negative
like
space?
the mass
or...
is still there, but it's
Yeah.
just dead.
just looks like Swiss cheese in your head.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Hernandez is one of the more famous cases of this. But what was that other movie that came out? That was it was like a Will Smith movie or something specifically about the CTE stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Why
Oh,
would
the
you say
pursuit
that?
of happiness.
No.
No.
Emancipation.
What
was that called? Men in Black.
There it is.
I Legion?
Wait, hold on. Now I'm looking. What?
What?
This is so
Audio
hard.
Gold.
I know.
Yeah. Just
I
cut
also
this
don't
part.
get why you like kill people when just go out there and suck dick. No one cares.
Yeah,
That's-
people just be, they'd be stupid.
I
Like,
just-
just go suck some dick.
I
I
mean,
get-
if you really want to get into like what makes a Ryan Murphy show,
Mhm.
everybody got daddy issues.
Okay, we're all gonna
Yeah.
feel stupid. You know what the Will Smith movie was called?
What?
Concussion.
Oh my god. I'm concussed.
Concussion. Yeah. 2015. Damn, that was almost.
You ever had a concussion?
No, I don't think so. He has.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's not great.
Yeah. Scott
Yeah.
has one every
I,
day.
I
Every-
honestly
yes.
don't. Yeah. I honestly don't remember mine, but I
No.
was pretty drugged.
You were concussed the fuck up. I probably have had a concussion.
Yeah. If
Yeah, I'm
you
sure.
could, you've literally broken so many bones. You've had to have been concussed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I broke my neck, I like landed on my neck. I didn't land on my head.
Ah.
And like when I broke my elbows, I didn't land on my
I could think
head.
of one or two times you might have.
There was that time in Seattle that I
Yeah.
hit my head really
Mhm.
hard.
Yeah.
And we went to the hospital and nobody knows about that. But I got like a big goose egg
Mhm.
Ooh.
because I fell in this elevator We were doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't doing something stupid. Somebody
said
shoved me.
weird. Someone shoved you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
We'll talk about it off pod.
Okay.
It wasn't really that. I mean, it's not. Whatever. I was drunk and fell.
I mean, I was drunk when I got my concussion. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a cop broke my nose.
Yeah. Oh.
He kneed me in the nose.
Why?
Jesus.
He wanted to wrestle, and I was drunk, and I was like, "I'll wrestle you, bitch."
What?
What?
This is Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay.
This sounds
Okay.
pretty.
Yeah. It's just I don't know, because I'm a big bitch, you know. People want to wrestle,
All right.
and so we were wrestling, and I went to grab his leg, and because he was about to fall, and I was like, "Let me help you, officer." And so instead of like resetting, he lifted his leg up with me, and we both like full force busted my nose.
Oh my god.
And then we just continued to roll on the ground. And I was like, what's all over my face? This is blood.
You're like, damn, I got my Red Wings again.
Yeah, I was like, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I got up and I was like, am I okay? And he was like, oh my God. He was like, I have to go. And I was like,
The cop left?
he just left me.
Goddamn. A-cab, you know?
Whatever. But
Where's that body cam?
I don't think they were around for that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I think, body cams I don't think were a thing then.
Did you watch, did we tell you to watch Rebel Ridge yet?
No?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Did we watch it after last week
No,
recording?
I think we talked about it last week, maybe just a little bit.
we
Jack
talked about
Reacher
it on the
asked-
screen, on the stream.
Oh, okay.
It was like Black Reacher. We were talking about that.
I don't know.
I thought
I wasn't on the stream last week.
No, I think we talked about it on the pod. I can't remember. Anyway,
Yeah,
there's a
I've
lot
been
of
concussed
body
too
cam
many
shit in
times.
that, and it's an interesting little.
Body cam stuff is insane.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oof. Speaking of body cams, this next segment is a little segment we like to call Coral's Corner.
Yellow. I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Why?
We ain't gonna have. There's no McGregor fight this year.
You what?
What?
I'm
Yeah.
shocked.
You're not shocked.
Did he break his other pinky toe?
Oh, you bitch. But we have other good stuff coming up.
Do we?
Yeah,
What do we got?
we got Alex Pereira. Versus,
Alex Pereira?
Yeah, versus Roundtree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Kyle Roundtree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be
Okay.
good. Alex Pereira is on I think this is like his 4th or 5th title defense.
Really?
Do you need to chat GPT that real quick?
No, I know all
okay,
about
cool,
this.
cool.
Yeah.
Who else? We got Ilya Tapora
Ooh.
and Max Holloway.
Yep.
Kamzat.
Is that coming up? Is this all this in 307?
307. No. 307 is going to be Pereira and Roundtree.
Okay. When's that happen?
I think like next week or 2 weeks.
307 is kind of a boring number.
Yeah, it's a boring card. There's just the main event and everything under it is just trash. It's just like they ain't got nothing going on because they won't let my boy fight.
What about the lady fights?
They don't matter to me. I'm done for the rest of
Oh.
the year with lady fights.
Because your Valentina won?
Yeah, she won. She's she's the first fighter in UFC history to get all 8 rubies.
What is that? There's
So-
rubies now?
You don't see ChatGPT that. Okay, so whenever they give you a belt, you get your own like personal belt, and then there's just this little plaque on the side of the belt. And each time you do a title defense, when you win, you get a red ruby. And there's 8
Like
slots.
Zelda.
Yes, like Zelda. And yeah, she got all 8. She's the first one.
Huh.
She's doing
Huh.
great.
Who else has 8?
Nope, nobody. She's the only one.
Just
really?
Just real quick
Female or male?
correction. Rupees are in Zelda.
Rubies.
Rupees.
Rupees?
I thought it was rupees.
No, I'm pretty sure it's rubies.
I think it's RUPES.
Yeah.
Rupees.
I think it's rupees.
I don't think so.
You don't know shit about Zelda then.
I don't. Admittedly.
I don't know. I think
But you
it's,
collect rubies.
you call it rupees.
There are green, red, and blue, but I think they're rupees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever play Twilight Princess?
No.
That's the best one.
Did you play that because you thought it would be
Shut up.
Edward and Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about. It was a good time.
A ruby is a rare mineral essential for upgrading armor at the Great Fairy Fountains. Tears of the Kingdom.
Fag.
Bag.
What? Rubies are rare materials occasionally obtained from breaking ore deposits.
Yeah, but are you typing in rubies?
Yeah, rubies. And it says ruby. It fucking says ruby.
Which game?
Yeah,
All
because
of them.
I'm literally looking at it right now. RU
I think
PE.
maybe what we're looking at is currency versus
The little
building
things you collect.
the things you collect are the rupees.
You can find ruby by mining ore deposits and rare ore deposits, completing side quests, opening treasure chests in certain shrines, blah, 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 blah.
But those are building materials and
Not
not
wrong.
currency.
Not wrong.
but not completely right.
So Valentina has rubies, just like you can collect in Tears of the Kingdom.
She's got
Not
8 of
wrong.
them. 8 of them.
Okay, so she
Yeah.
can use those rubies to then.
For what? What could she what?
What could you do with them?
I mean, there's a whole list of things that you can do with them. Let me see here. I mean,
You could take them to the fairy fountain.
there's too many things to discuss right
I
now.
do love the fairy fountain. That's pretty. It's pretty boss there. I like it.
Yeah.
Dude, I do.
Wait, is the fairy fountain with the big lady?
I thought so.
That's what she called. Never mind.
What?
What?
Tell me what I call the
Nothing.
fairy fountain. Who
Well,
is
your
it?
hat describes it for one thing.
Oh God, I keep
All right,
remembering.
continue.
So she's got 8 of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, the first
Who's
one.
got them? So no male or female has 8.
No,
Who else has 7?
I don't
How
think
many does McGregor have?
enough.
How many does McGregor have?
2.
2?
Whoa.
I think
Valentina's got 8 and
Mhm.
McGregor has 2? It's
yeah,
kind of lame.
It's just different
How's it different?
because they're both great. And
It sounds to me like there's a lot of people that have more than 2.
who else has more than 2?
I
You
don't
tell
know.
me.
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not
I think
the expert here.
Jose Aldo was probably pretty close to that.
Link.
No.
Clearly the fairy princess if you're giving her all your rubies.
I hate this corner.
Yeah, it's really something.
Mm-hmm. I do have to say, real random side note. I keep looking at your shirt and thinking about Magic,
Yeah.
the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep thinking about how we did that. What's it?
Duskmorn?
Yeah, and how horny it was.
Dustmorn?
Duskmorn was horny as fuck.
Was it?
Yeah, do you not remember? There was a lot of horny things happening.
Let's okay, wait. In the UFC, rubies refer to the red stones added to the champion's belt to represent successful title defenses. Fighters earn a ruby each time they defend their belt. As of now,
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson holds the record for the most title defenses in UFC history with 11 successful defenses during his reign as the UFC flyweight champion from 2012 to 2018.
They weren't doing rubies.
This would give him the most rubies on his championship belt.
If they did that.
Other fighters with significant title defenses and rubies include George St. Pierre, John Jones, and Anderson Silva. But Johnson remains the leader in this
spider.
regard.
Because they don't want it's your what is it? Is being sexist. Your iPad over there? Because I just watched the interview today. What do you mean?
I said, what about Valentina? Valentina Shevchenko, the former UFC women's flyweight champion,
It's not even an update because she is the
had a
flyweight champion.
dominant reign with 7 successful title defenses before losing her belt to Alexa Grasso at UFC 285 in March. Did you know she lost to Alexa Grasso?
That was the time
285?
we were there. We were there.
Each successful defense would have earned her a ruby, placing her among the top fighters with multiple rubies in their championship belt. Who has 8 rubies as of right now?
Content.
I'm just trying to get all the facts.
She's got 8 rubies.
As of right now, Amanda Nunes holds 8 rubies for her successful UFC title defenses. Nunes, considered one of the greatest female fighters in MMA history, has defended her bantamweight
Whoa.
and featherweight title multiple times. She retired in June 2023 after defeating Irene Aldana at UFC 289, leaving the sport as a double champion with those 8 successful title defenses across 2 divisions. So it sounds to me like Valentina is tied.
Whatever. I'm not gonna play your games.
But that does mean she has the most
She does have the most.
of any.
But
of
she's
any.
tied with Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, they both have the most.
Well, then neither of them have the most.
That's because Amanda Nunes did two different
Divisions.
yeah, 2 different divisions.
so it's a technicality that
because she
Valentina
has 2
the
different
most.
belts.
So she only has 4 and 4.
Can you get me
Are
out
they
of
not?
here?
Are they not?
Fuck my corner.
Are they not cumulative?
You're cumulative. Blah blah. Bye.
What? I'm just trying to get the facts
You
for
don't
the people.
know. No. They no. No.
Well, I'm just trying to find out.
Make her squirt, not cry.
All right. Well, on that note, we'll see you next week.